Hello. So I'm sitting here with my bag of popcorn that Dad made for me. Um, I don't know if the video that I could have shot is going to work. So that's great because it was too long. And then I could just know everything I was going to say in this video later on. So, first of all, hello everybody. I am back. The sauce is on. I am blessed and highly favored. Because for me to figure out anything technical is a miracle, people. Please believe it. So anyway, big update. I don't know if you know, I follow Pastor Anderson on YouTube. And he was about to have twins. He was so happy. Because the other couple that I absolutely love and adore, but I don't like adore anymore than Pastor Anderson, is Judy's wife. Everybody's got to Judy's wife. So, anyways, and they were having twins too. Pastor Anderson's having twins. Like, wow, so wonderful, good news. But the twins were having many complications. So much so that they would probably not make it, the both of them. Can't remember the technical name for it, but basically one child, the way that they were stuck together, one child was getting way too much nutrients and one was getting way too little, and one was also taking the nutrients from the one that was getting little. So it was not a good situation because both of the babies end up dying in this situation, one from too much and one from too little. So it shows you too how things need to be balanced in life. You cannot have too little of something, or you cannot have too much of something. It both is dangerous, right? So, one of the babies died. For Christmas, we were notified of this. The baby that was not getting much. Now, they did go in for surgery and all types of very sophisticated help that they found because they are extremely, underground academics. Like, there's an academic and then there's underground academic. And Pastor Anderson and his wife are super underground academics. Like, stuff you would not know these people have on hand, in their mind, in their brain, all the time. And they are equipped with every calculus answer, and they are just really brilliant people. So anyways, what we have here is one of the babies died. I'm very sad about it. I am pretty much torn up. We prayed right away with Alyssa and Amber. We didn't waste any time, and Divine was praying that the baby would look down from heaven and just be proud that he was, part of that family. And that just realized such a great truth that, he's in heaven and he's still part of that, born to that family. He was born in that family, even though he didn't get to live out his entire life with that family. So, Maddie, before that we found out that Maddie had died. Maddie is a great family friend. He was going to our first church and he was a great supporter of us. And some people, they get so close to you that you call them family. He just hit the heart, and he passed on to see the Lord. He was the older man, but he was a great supporter of me and Divine. And Divine he was a mentor to Divine even. He would sit up at front in church with him, and he will always be remembered. And I wanted to dedicate this Christmas to him. How could I forget? I wanted it to be happy, dancing Christmas, because this man was happy and dancing and praying first, dancing and happy. Those are the three ways to describe this beautiful, wonderful man, Maddie, who passed on to see the Lord. Also, next big kid trip was the toboggan trip, and we had fun. I didn't get out as early as I wanted to, and I forgot to bring my food coloring so that I could make colored stars in the spring. That was a bummer, but they slide down those icy hills, and it was great. We brought little Maxie with us for the first time. I don't usually bring little kids. He's about 3 years old, and he's just so adorable. He stuck on to Divine at first, but when we were coming home, he was falling asleep, so I ended up carrying him the whole way home. We tried to bring him to church today, and it was a fail. We got there, he saw the bright sanctuary, and he was fine. He was absolutely fine. But then we got into the bathroom where the kids were watching a movie, and it was dark, and he was like, bring me home, bring me home, bring me home. And I know Maxie, I've been around him 1,000 times, and I know when he gets like that, just bring him home. So I kind of just did that. I think also what was the problem is that Amber was holding his hand, and Amber was bringing him, and it wasn't as cool because if he was with the boys, if he was with Divine, he would have just stuck it out until it was time to go home. But because Divine wasn't there, and Amber, had to be around Maxie, can't stop crowding the child, it just didn't work out for us. So I brought him home, and I missed service, and I missed fellowshipping with my fellow Christians, and that was not good. So I've decided that I will definitely be at the New Year's service because I have not been able to get my dose of preaching and ministering onto that I need, and the fellowship that I need with my Christians. And in the very long video, I talked about my relationship with my past Christian fiance, who was able to encourage me and able to really just be a backbone when I was feeling insecure, when I was scared. I could call him up and he would say, baby, I know you can do it. You are awesome. You've done it 100 times. I see you do it. Like, he was just, as bad as he was, he had that spiritual understanding of how to encourage people. And I'm talking to I'm talking to an unchristian person right now. I won't say a lot. And he just really cannot minister to me at all in that way. If I ask him for advice, if I say anything to him, he will say something on a sarcastic academic level, a funny level, but when it comes to a spiritual level, what I spiritually really need at the moment, he cannot even tap into that or tune into that at all whatsoever. And my whole intention, I've been talking to him about being a Christian, and that's why the only reason why we have any fights is because I want him to be a Christian, of course, because I want to see him in heaven. If I believe in heaven and hell, obviously I don't want him to be on the side of people who are going to hell. I'm on the side of people who are going to heaven. So, he hasn't out and out said no, but he hasn't given me an answer, and that's an answer in itself. And he really, in the elevator, just really holding on the fact that he can really understand physical things and things of the flesh, but he can't mind things of the spirit. He really cannot be tapped into those things, and it's really what's lacking. And I can't marry or can't invest myself in somebody who cannot spiritually anything to me, So that was that. Tried joining a dating service for a day. That's how long, and dropped out. It was not for me. Talked about plenty of fish, and how those people on there just really are not the kind of people that are going to stay with anybody. I just realized that my video has been blocked in some countries. Probably there's war, perhaps? I don't know. My video has been blocked. I don't know what I was talking about in there. Probably my views on daycare, probably. And raising your own children. Maybe that could be controversial. But anyways, oh, and I wanted to show you my new speakers that I got from my sister. When she was here, I could not work them because the sound wasn't working. But now the sound is working. So, here they are. And they shear up water when the sound comes on. Hold on, I gotta go. Okay. And I'm going to put on some music so that you can see them. You know, it's just funny how the Harlem Shake is not banned in some countries, but my video of talking about decorating is banned in some countries. So anyways, that's alright. I'm not gonna take offense. New Year's resolutions. Anybody got any ideas? In the other video, I talked about how throughout the years I've been spiritually tuned in. I have really gone hammer on things like, you know, reading the entire Bible in about a month, reading over 20.
We're the people with the smile on the box.
Do you see that?
We're the reinventors of
Reading over 20 Psalms a night when I was going through Old English class, and fasting for 100 days raw food. But this year I didn't do anything like that. You know, the water going out. I don't know why I feel like I have to Harlem Shake when I don't even know how to Harlem Shake. I'm the worst. The kids are so good. I don't know. See? I'm not as spontaneous as those kids are. It's their generation, right? So, yeah, those are my speakers. And, yeah, I think we're done with that. That's good. Okay, so those are my speakers. Hopefully my sister will see that too. They're working well. Christmas has been such a blessing. Honestly, really blessed. Really, really blessed this year. Didn't get out to doing everything on the list that I wanted to do, but what has been done has been an absolute blessing. What else did I talk about in the video? Okay, I think I am done. That's it. I got my sound. Yay! Oh, New Year's resolutions. If you have any ideas, put them inside of the suggestion box for me. I don't know. I usually have a burning desire to do something, but I've been so spiritually disconnected. I don't know what I need to do, what I need to work on. I definitely want to fast and pray more this year. And, you know, actually talk to God more. I think that's the thing, like, really have my one-on-one time. I think I haven't had that at all too much this year. And, you know, let me just breathe for a second. And slow down. Okay. I have to be honest. I really appreciate when people slow down with me or look me in the eye, talk to me, because I'm going 100 miles an hour day. And things go by so fast, and I don't have a chance to even sit down or look anybody in the eye or talk to anybody too much without just being like, okay, gotta go, bye. And so I really appreciate somebody who can take me and slow me down. Most of my friends in my life have been huge time wasters because that's what I need. I need somebody who can just say, I don't care what you have to do. Hi, I love you, Michelle. I want to talk to you. And I want to do that right now and just say, people, grandchildren of grandchildren, I love you right now. And I want to slow down with you. And I want you to breathe. It is the 29th of December, 2013. You're going to have the 29th of December many days. What are you doing right now? Why is it so important? Can you take some time out to appreciate your family and just know that you are appreciated. You are seen and you are heard and you are loved. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And I know you're going to have an awesome, amazing year because you are an awesome and amazing person. God bless you. And, God bless you on your journey through life. Okay? Amen. Okay, so I just wanted to slow down a little, and I just realized today how much I appreciate it when people can slow me down and just take some time with me. I am running back and forth, seriously. And I really appreciate anybody who watches this video. Like I said, I want to keep it natural. And I don't know. I want to say thank you to Doug, if he ever watches this video. Doug, he sees me with the kids all the time, and he's always bringing me food, and he's always helping me out. And he's a aeroscientist. He builds airplanes and models, and that's what he did his job when he was working. And now he just helps out me and my son. And praise the Lord for Doug, my neighbor. So, and if you have any neighbors who are really special to you, let's do ourselves a favor. Let's write them some sort of thank you note or some sort of card telling them Happy New Year, because we are happy to have good neighbors, you know what I mean? If you have a bad neighbor, you will know, and you will want to call the police all the time, or you will just want to kill them all the time. But if you have good neighbors, you let them know that they have been such a help to your life. And goodbye, everybody. Love somebody, find yourself somebody to love, and be in good health.